guys, I'm back. I've been out for a while. I needed a break, Okay, let's get to this. Since this is halfway to Halloween, I decided to show you my book collection, which is mostly horror, suspense, and mystery. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Okay, let's start off with Linking in the Bardo. This belongs to my mom. She gave it to me to borrow and read, and I haven't finished it yet. So, yeah, I start books and I don't finish them. That's hard. I got Dean Koontz, Ashley Bell. I got Peter Straub, Coco. I think Dean Koontz teamed up with him to write this book. And then I got Trolls, Stephen Spidiot. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's sorry if I mispronounced this name. You can yell at me. Okay. And then I got the big book of ghost stories. The most complete collection of uncanny, spooky, creepy tales. So it's like all types of artists. Not artists. All type of writers in this book. And then I got Collected Ghost Stories. This is mostly like British. And then I got Weird Encounters, Ghosts in the Spirit World, and Weird US, the travel guide to America's local legends and best kept secrets. Okay, let's go down to the second. Now I can sit on my bum because kneeling on my knees hurts because I am old. Okay. Okay. How am I on my blah 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 blah. I'm on my phone right now, so everything, if it's jumpy, I'm sorry. Okay. This is him and undercover vampires, and have like vampires from around the world. It's pretty freaky. If you look in here, it's pretty freaky drawings and shit in there. Oops. Okay. And then I got Beast World, terrifying monsters and mythical beasts, and the pictures are kind of gruesome in there too, and it's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna jump on to The Haunted House. I had this book since childhood, so this is like a childhood book, and it has a tape to go with it, and you could clip it on the side and record your own story. They had that. That's vintage, and that's the only Disney book I will probably ever have, because I'm not a Disney fan. I was mostly a Nickelodeon kid. I had Disney, but mostly Nickelodeon, and today I just think they're too corporate, and I'm not going to get too much into politics about that, but let's just say I think they're too corporate and will not support Disney. Here is Norman Birdwell's Clifford, the Big Red Dog, Halloween. My brother read it as a kid and kept it since. Then we go into McGuire's Seven Spiders Spinning. That's kind of hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. Then we got Schwartz and Gamble, Scary Stories to Read in the Dark. And then we got Goosebumps. I think this belonged to my brother. My brother, who is now in his 30s. This is Goosebumps, Go Eat Worms. Now we're bumping into R.L. Stein. I used to read him as a kid. Used to go to my town library and read these books all the time. Okay, they don't have these anymore at the library. They got rid of them. I would have bought them all out. Okay, so this is R.L. Stein, Fear Street, Dead End. Then R.L. Stein, Fear Street, Super Chillas, Silent Night 3, and then Fear Street, the Catalina Chronicles of the Evil Moon, and then then Fear Street, The Surprise Party, The Fire Game, Fear Street, The New Boy, Fear Street, Super Chiller, Party Summer, R.L. Stine, Blind Date, R.L. Stine, The Babysitter, and now we're moving into others. We got Nightwings from Peel. This is like a late 80s, 90s thing. The back is ripped off, but I like this. Nightwing. And then I got this book. I was at a restaurant called The Weather Vane, and I don't know if they're still around here, but I don't know. It was a fish restaurant. And so they were having books that you could buy. So used books. So I got this one because it kind of reminds me of all those old creature features, grindhouse type of thing. So this is The Bride of the Slime Monster by Craig Sharkov Gardner. I can't read because it's so well. Now we're going into Christopher Pike. Who remembers Christopher Pike? So this is Christopher Pike, See You Later. And then one and only Lois Duncan. I used to read her a lot. I read this one, but not this newer cover. I read the one with the older cover. I Know What You Did Last Summer. And then A Gift of Magic. And then now we're Bill Wallace, Trapped in Death Cave. I thought this was really cool. This cover, it's like totally like 80s like looking, and this is, and focus, thank you. Bill Wallace, author of The Red Dog. Okay, and now. Ooh, my books are moving on me. Okay, now we're back up. Now I got The Halloween Tree. The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. That's the only book I like from him so far because I hated the book Fahrenheit 451. I had to read that in school. I hated it. Oh, I hated it. This is then I got Five Nights at Freddy's, The Silver Eyes. And then I got Deadly Treats by Ed and Ann Fraser. They're like mini stories. And then we got 100 Cupboards. Okay, now we're getting my Dean Koontz collection. I like Dean Koontz. As I said, he's out there. He's far out there. He's out there. So, but I like him and I read him and it's an easy read for me. I can breeze through his books. Some books are like pulling my nails off my fingers. Like, yeah, kind of slow. And he's pretty fast. I like him. So, now I just got this book from a date with a book on Etsy, or you buy a book but you don't know what it's a blind date, like you don't know what book you're getting and you get cool stuff. So this is Dean Koontz, Frankenstein's Lost Souls. Then we got Dean Koontz, The Whispering Room. I did read, I forgot what it was. I gave it to my mom to borrow and I haven't got it back yet, so we can do a switch. Dean Koontz, The Eyes of Darkness. Dean Koontz, Light of the Moon. Dean Koontz, Odd Forever. Lightning by Dean Koontz. Now we're going into mystery. My mom reads a lot of mystery, crime, books, and that what got me into that. Like that's kind of influenced me in my reading choices. So now we got The Case of the Second Seance Sean McCarver. And then we got Magic, William Goldman. This is like a horror. Then some more mystery. Connie Sawyer, Ho Ho Homicide. And then we got Murder Has No Calories. And then The Giza Factory Murders. And then Tammy Hogue, A Thing Dark Line. Then Steve Haver, I can't read, it's Faded. The Weatherman. We got Sudden Prey. John Stanford. And then we got Ross Thomas's The Briar Patch. But this is like total like grindhouse exploitation, like 70s drop, 80s look to it. I like it. And then we got Irish Johansson's Killer Dreams. And then I got Washington Irving, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Okay, now we're going down to the last bookshelf, and that will be it. Now we got Snow by Ronald Melfi. And then we got David Belladacci, The Forgotten. So faded. That's true. Okay, now we're going into Stephen King territory. We got Stephen King, Cell. And then we got Stephen King, If It Bleeds. And I found this book. So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. The Stephen King Companion. The Stephen King Companion. This is pretty cool. This is like really cool. It shows his house like 80s. This looks pretty new. So, I don't know. It's a pretty new copy off an old book. Then we got Stephen King, Dr. Sleep. Stephen King, Selm's Lot. I read Carrie. So this is Stephen King's Carrie. And then I got Tony Hillerman, The Sinister Pig. As he writes stuff off of Native American culture. So this is Braun. I got her first book, Avalanche, and I did read Stranded. And that was about like teenagers getting stranded out in the middle of nowhere. And then the only two fantasy books I own. I'm not really into fantasy, but hey. This is the Faith of Tarot. This is, I think, the third or fourth book in this series. I don't have the first one. And right when you open it up, it's like this big, giant sex orgy in the beginning of this book. It's so funny. I'm sorry. I was like, wow, like, what's going on? This is like their depiction of hell. Like, men on men, girls on girls, naked, having a sex orgy. Fun games, fun. And then we got The Crown, The Hero in the Crown by Robert McKinley. A little fantasy there. That's like typical like 80s, 70s fantasy like drawings of these type of books. Now we're getting to the paperbacks of some horror. So I got this off of Etsy, and the rest I got off of Annie's Bookshop that sells vintage, old, used books. So this is like zebra horror, faucet horror, leisure horror, Batum, Avon, and St. Martin's, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now let's move on. I got The School by Ed Keller and Harriet Vidal. And then we got Torment by Stephen George. And then Michael Romley, I, Vampire. And then we have Hellcat, Amanda Kingsley. Romeo is the suspense. I don't know. This is, Romeo is, oh my God. Elsie, what? Elsie Tittle. Can't read. It's been so faded, and I need reading glasses now. And then we got Patricia D. Cornwall, Cruel and Unusual. And then we got Thomas Harris, The Silence of the Lambs. And then I got this cool book that I started reading and I got distracted. That's my ADHD coming on here. I got distracted. So, but this is Monster, She Wrote. This is all about talking about all female horror writers, which is pretty cool. Then I got this magazine here from Time Life, America's Scariest Places, Creepy and Abandoned. And then I got Better Homes Gone Halloween. And then who remembers the I Spy? We had a Halloween one. I don't know what happened to it. This is a Japanese rock magazine. I still am like Visual K. And then, I mean, how can I not? David Bowie. He's like one of my idols. R.I.P. So, did you guys enjoy my book collection? Give a thumbs up if you like it. If you like my book collection. I got 2 more books I will show you in the next video. Oh, and there's my foot, my bare feet. So 70s of me. So hippie. And that's it. Yeah, I just did this today. So I got my Ludo. I got my repo of A Girly Candle. That's the Game of Thorns. Oh my God, the tip of my tongue. Oh, I know of him. It's the tip of my tongue. There's my Pinhead, Cenobite, the head of the Cenobites, because not really head. This is off a calendar. This is the only Disney thing I have is Nightmare on Elm Street and Hocus. Night Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. That's like, or Tim Burton. That's it of Disney. I was a Nickelodeon, as you can tell. Right here, Cat Dog. Who remembers Cat Dog? Dating Myself or Real Monsters. Yeah, that's my little thing, and I will leave you off with that. Oh, and this is a dog's toy. I found it Home Goods. It's Jason dog toy. So next week's episode will be my DVDs. It's gonna be that's gonna be the longest one, I think, because I have DVDs in their cases and I got DVDs in a DVD holder, and this is like collection from when I was like in my late teens to early 20s, so it's a big collection. So I think that's going to be a 2-parter, I think, because one, I have to go through my DVD holder case and go through everyone that's horror and flip through and tell you the ones. So that's going to be like a 2-parter, and that will be coming up. So farewell, so long, and see you soon. Bye, guys.